Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Zahab again. I don't know why I'm overly excited, but thank you guys. The last video I got maybe 25 plus subscribers. Now we're at 535 thereabout. So thank you for that. As I promised in my last video, I promised that I was going to show you how I got this hair. If you're a new subscriber, welcome, join the family. Click that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell as well, because in my next video we're probably going to do a giveaway. Also, don't forget to connect with me on my social. My Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat will all be listed somewhere on the screen. While I show you how I get the color of my hair, I'm going to be curling the hair and you're going to see the finished look at the end of the video. So stay tuned and keep watching. So I'm using 3 bundles of 22-inch platinum blonde hair and a 5x5 closure in 20 inches. The hair is from AliExpress. You can go to AliExpress and check the reviews and ratings of the seller, the hair, and select the hair that you think suits your needs. But that's how I got my hair. I'm also using 5 packs of Adore semi-permanent hair dye, 2 packs of the Cajun spice, 1 pack of cinnamon, 1 pack of paprika, and 1 pack of French cognac. I'm also using 1 pack of Natural Instinct hair dye. Now I'm just unwrapping the hair and taking off all the packaging on the hair. So I'm basically just unraveling the hair and making sure everything is unpacked and straight so that the water in the hair dye gets through the hair evenly. I'm going to be using the hot water method. I boiled hot water and I'm just putting it in a bowl. I'm using a test batch by placing 1 drop of each hair dye except the Cajun spice one, and I'm putting 2 drops of that one. Now I'm just mixing them all up in the bowl, and I'm going to use the tester hair and just place it inside to kind of see what it will come out like, to know if I need to add more of a particular color or less of a different color. So I'm just swirling that around and playing with it, and I was going for a carnival look. Like I wanted hair that when I go for Caribana or Pride or whatever, it would look good. I kind of like the color, except that it had more of a red undertone, and I wanted it to have a lot of orange. Like I wanted it to be more of a carnival look, so I eventually added less of the paprika. So now I'm just pouring that hot water with the remnant hair dye inside into a bigger bowl, and I'm adding more hot water, and I'm using 1 whole pack of the Cajun spice, half pack of cinnamon, half pack of paprika, and 3/4 of a pack of French cognac, because like I said, I wanted the orange to show a lot, so that's why I did that. And I'm just putting all that into the bowl, and now I'm mixing the hair dye together with the water, making sure that it's spread out evenly. I'm putting my first bundle of hair and I'm making sure I dip that throughout and dip it properly in the mixture. I'm just swirling that around and making sure that the product gets throughout the hair. And I'm going to do that for every pack of hair. As you can see, the mixture is very saturated with product, so I put 2 bundles of hair in one before I started to add more hair dye onto it, using the proportions with what was left and just added for the last bundle. Now I'm going in with the frontal and I'm trying to be as careful so that the mixture doesn't get onto the netting of the closure. So I'm trying my possible best. The part that got into the netting was the part of the netting that I was gonna cut off anyway, so that didn't matter, but I was trying my possible best to make sure that it didn't get onto the frontal. At some point I had to hold out the frontal and sort of shake it across the mixture and lower it very slowly so it touches almost the tip of the hair. I am going to dye the roots a different color, so it didn't really matter whether or not it got to every single part of the roots, but I wanted it to get as close to the roots as possible because I wasn't going for a very long dark roots situation. Now I'm taking my Natural Instincts hair dye. I read the container and it said to mix number 2 and number 1 together, but I'm mixing them in a bowl because I wanted to mix my Adore hair dye. It ended up being, I mean, if you like the way that it looked in my previous video, the way the hair looked with the brown roots, then you can do this step. However, if you like the way the hair looks right now, then skip this step and I'll explain how I got that look later on. Just mixing the Natural Instinct hair dye with Cajun spice, a teensy bit of paprika, and cinnamon. I did not use French cognac for this. Now I'm just taking sections of the frontal and combing that out, and I'm going to apply the product on the roots. I'm sectioning them as little as possible so that I get it deep into the roots, and I'm just mixing that product and just applying it on the roots, trying so hard to avoid the product from touching the netting of the closure. And this is the finished look. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it's still lovely. It's brown-ish. I love the way the color was. I love the way it came out. However, after my last video, I realized that I don't like the way the roots look anymore. And I'm very dynamic when it comes to my hair. If I don't like a certain color, I would change it. What I did was I mixed all the remnants from the bottles together and I just applied them onto the roots because I preferred the roots looking like a darker burgundy shade, so it goes well with the orange as opposed to that brown shade that it was looking like before. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this far. I hope to see you in my next video.